The hypocrisy of some Cameroonians need to be studied in school. Why am I saying this? Now, today, which happens to be the 17th of March 2026, there was a new leadership at the Parliament of Cameroon, where the upper house experienced a change of the speaker, the president of the Senate, and the lower house experienced a change of the speaker of the National Assembly. Now, for close to 34 years, one person has been the Speaker of Cameroon's House of Assembly, which is Honorable Kavayi Gijibri. Today there has been a change. Now also the Senate experienced, since the Senate went into effect in Cameroon, we've had Marsenyat Njifenji, who is also someone that has been there since the period of the Senate in Cameroon. Now today we experience a change in leadership where new members were voted and there was a new president and a new speaker. But you see, the irony is that I see Cameroonians celebrating over social media. Oh, thank God, we now have a new president of Senate. Oh, thank God, we now have a new speaker. What will change with these people? What will change? Tell me, what will change? These are people who have already been in the parliament and the Senate. They are not new. And it's very customary that every March session, new members are appointed or new members are voted. It's very normal, it's very customary that every March there is a vote where the Speaker of Assembly is voted before the session effectively kickstarts in deliberating on business of the day. It is not new. And the Speaker of House of Assembly has just 1 year. It's one mandate, which is he rules from March this year to March next year. And after March next year, there will be another election. A parliamentarian has 5 years mandate. Within that 5-year mandate, there are 5 times that they will elect a speaker. Now, which means that if a speaker is elected in this March, the next March a speaker will be elected. I see Cameroonians celebrating as though these people are going to do wonders. In fact, the sign and miracle that Jesus left undone. This is hypocrisy. This is madness. This is, I don't know how to equate it. Because if you look at it, and also I see a lot of people in their villages celebrating. It's crazy. Now, I also see the worst is that I see the state broadcaster, CRL TV, journalists that I respect so much, the way they took this issue is like it is President Paul Biya's idea that the Senate should change. Like it is President Paul Biya's vision. At the radio, I heard political commentators stressing on the fact that this is coming in line with President Paul Biya's promise, speech that Cameroon president made on the 10th of February 2026, how there are going to be changes. Members of parliament are voted, except it's not an appointment where this member appointed. Or are you indirectly telling us that all the members whom we are seeing today, whom are assumed leadership for 1 year period, which may be subjected to change because there's a municipal and legislative election that is coming up, which will still need a new vote at the parliament after the sitting. This man may not even make one mandate because it depends on the municipal and legislative election. I see CRTV taking it and sounding like President Paul Biya said changes were going to come, they were going to make nomination, like the days ahead, President Paul Biya. What is so extraordinary in this year's changes at the parliament that has never been occurring before? The parliament run on an agenda where every March there is a vote. If you win, you stay. If you don't win, you take a back seat, another person becomes a speaker, another person becomes a president of Senate. To even make matter worse, the people from which these members are coming from their villages, their village people have started celebrating how, oh, thank God, the speaker is from our village. We want to thank the head of state. We want to thank President Paul Biya. We want to thank President Paul Biya because the speaker is from our village. The president of Senate is from our village. We want to thank President Paul Biya for remembering us. Are you kidding me? This explains why Cameroon is not growing the way it should grow. This explains why we are still limping, because we see it is not President Paul Biya. A member of parliament has its constitutional right, which is clear that before the March session kickstarts effectively on business of the day, there need to vote the bureau members, which is normal. President Paul Biya has nothing to do with that. And to even make matter worse, some of these journalists are worst. To even make matter worse, you are praising President Paul Biya of what is ordinary. Or are you telling us that it's not the democracy? Or these members were not voted? If indeed they were voted, what is so new? What you should be telling Cameroonians is what these members have been able to achieve since they have been members of parliament. Go to their constituency, show us the road to their villages, show us if their villages have electricity, show us the development in which have occurred in their constituency, show us the impact in which they have created in their constituency, and why this new position which they have occupied may impact their constituency and Cameroon as a whole. Show us the bill that they brought, the private bill that they brought into parliament before they became or they were voted into bureaus. Show us the margin in which, the position in which they have stood in parliament to defend the interests of the common man. That is what we want to see. You won't know it doesn't exist. That's why you hide under this banner and bring story about President Paul Biya's vision and explaining it, of which President Paul Biya has nothing. The election at the Senate in the democratic term that you people made us understand has, by that definition, it has nothing to do with President Paul Biya. It has nothing. Instead of you to focus on the work in which these people have done, you are there praising, oh, President Paul Biya said this, he's a man of his word, President Paul Biya is a man, da. Is it campaign time? President Paul Biya's campaign has won. Why can't you tell us what these members of parliament and the speaker of the Senate have been able to do in their constituencies? The people of their constituency are there celebrating. Since these members were members of parliament, what has actually changed in their respective constituency? What is going to change? Nothing is going to change in your constituency if they have been MPs. They are MPs. It's not like they are coming. Or is the parliamentarian now, or the position that these people were voted, is it being appointed by the presidential decree? Is it a presidential decree that's appointing this position? You see, a lot of hypocrisy. A lot of hypocrisy. We are making it a whole show. Oh, this and that. Rather, we should be asking the right question. What have they done as members of parliament in their constituencies? What have they done in legislating? Which parliament member bill have they passed? Which bill have they ever resent? Which bill have they ever stood and questioned? In other nations, members of parliament go back and look at some laws and come back and say, no, their laws have a problem. You see, when I say my honor, you will come and be warning me left and right, be careful, be careful, be careful. But the truth is God. The only thing you can do is to kill the Tah. The parliament is convened in a constitutional manner. It has a normal calendar that every March session, they sit, before they start, they vote the members of the bureau. Then the president, after being voted, the speaker, after being voted, hold the session, the full session. That is normal. But you are making it like this President Paul Biya, or even without President Paul Biya, that Senate, they will not have voted. Have there ever been a year that they have not voted a member of parliament, the speaker of the assembly? Oh, you want to tell us that? Okay, tell us, just simply tell us. Come openly, CRTV, come openly and tell us that it was an appointment. And at the same time, you are still reading the news. The lead of the news is saying voted. The reporter is sounding like it's an appointment. The reporter is sounding, or the analyst is sounding, or the editorialist is sounding like it's an appointment. The lead is saying voted. Why don't you say voted? Then you streamline the impact of these people in their community, how they came to parliament, what they have been able to do, their achievement, and some of the challenges that they will face as far as member of parliament is concerned. That is journalism. Without let me not talk too much, because if I have to talk, God of mercy.
Congratulations, you've passed your GCE or baccalaureate, and now it's time to choose a professional university that opens real doors to your future. Let us introduce you to the African Higher Institute of Technology, a career-focused institution that not only awards internationally recognized certificates, but also guarantees direct employment opportunities upon graduation through its solid network of partner companies and institutions worldwide. This school operates in collaboration with the Cameroon Ministry of Higher Education, UBA Bank, St. Francis Xavier Institute, Canada. Located in Yaoundé, Mendong, away from the noisy town, AHIT provides the following for its students: a free brand new laptop immediately after paying a registration fee of 25,000 francs CFA, free high-speed internet access on campus, hands-on professional training, mentorship from local and international experts, offering courses like local government in accounting, finance and administration, computer engineering, artificial intelligence, biomedical sciences, economics and finance, business and management, arts and education, law and public policy, agricultural sciences. Whether you dream of becoming a software developer, civil engineer, healthcare technician, or business strategist, ICT is your direct path to success. Apply now and take the bold step toward a future of innovation, professionalism, and global opportunity.